I see our residents really as the lifeblood of our program here at Children's Colorado. They are on the front line. They do all the minute-to-minute, hour-to-hour, and day-to-day care of our patients.
I would have to say the most outstanding aspect of our program is the residents that we are fortunate enough to recruit.
What I love about working with the residents here at the University of Colorado Pediatrics Residency program is the fact that I can trust the residents. They're really smart, they're really dedicated to doing what is right for their patients, and their training is set up such that they are going to learn everything they need to do to be an excellent pediatrician.
This program draws people who are so passionate about child health, who want to work hard, but also people who want to support one another and who want to have fun together as well.
I knew I wanted to train somewhere where I was given a lot of different clinical experiences, but not only that, I wanted somewhere where the residents were not only dedicated to their time in the hospital, but also to their time outside of the hospital, and that has been nothing but true here.
So far, my favorite part of the program has definitely been my co-interns. The opportunity to meet them, go hiking with them, hang out at the park, and work with them has been an incredible opportunity.
One of the things I like the most about working here is the familial-like atmosphere. I'm on a first name, if not nickname basis with the overwhelming majority of residents that work here.
And I've got to say, one of my favorite things about being on service is to be able to work with the residents. So we really try and make sure that they become the leaders of the team.
I think one of the greatest strengths of our program is the large emphasis on resident autonomy. Here at Children, certainly when we're on nights, we manage a complex service of patients pretty much on our own, and really over at Denver Health, we are the most senior pediatrician in the house, helping in the PICU, the NICU, the general pediatric wards, the emergency department, and we are really encouraged and supported to act as autonomous physicians, and I think that really pushes us to grow.
Our residents work at both Children's Hospital Colorado on the main Anschutz Medical Campus, but also at Denver Health. And I think that combination gives an incredible breadth of experience for our residents.
I loved the ability to rotate at both Children's Hospital Colorado and Denver Health Medical Center. I think that offers a training that is diverse in patient population, patient backgrounds, as well as patient conditions. And I think that will make us well-rounded pediatricians.
Denver Health offers our pediatric residents slightly different experiences than at Children's Hospital. So for instance, in the first year, interns get an introduction to critically ill patients in the pediatric ICU, and it gives them the exposure and experience that then sets them up for their second year when they do their core rotation in the PICU at Children's.
The PICU at Denver Health is a unique experience for our residents. There are no fellows. They work directly with attending staff, so they have opportunity to do procedures on their own. They also have the opportunity to manage these patients primarily at the bedside, and it really grants them the ability to work on their confidence and their autonomy. I think our residents are the best in the country because of this experience.
The bulk of education as a resident is really through experiential learning, where our residents are learning from the patients that they're caring for in a variety of settings. But we're really deliberate about trying to supplement that with some didactic education. Part of our didactic education for residents is Academic Half Day, which is a 3.5-hour block of educational time on Tuesday afternoons that really provides our residents with the opportunity to learn in a setting where they're not also responsible for caring for patients.
To complement our Academic Half Day curriculum, we realized that in addition to learning about pathophysiology and disease states, we really wanted to work with the residents to talk about sometimes what's the more challenging part of medicine and providing care, and that's really the emotional aspects of doing so. So we created the longitudinal small group. And this is a structure in which we deal with these topics. So some examples are making a mistake and surviving, dealing with ethical issues pertaining to non-beneficial care.
Our program pairs every resident with a faculty mentor right at the beginning of residency, and I'm in the global health program, so my mentor is someone who has built a career incorporating global health into pediatrics.
The program also offers numerous opportunities in medical education. We have a strong group of medical educators both within the Department of Pediatrics and on the campus in general.
This is really not just a program about education and learning, it's really a program about supporting and motivating and really helping people to secure the path that they want to pursue.
We pride ourselves in being able to train residents for what they will do in the future. With that in mind, we have been a national leader in career-focused education.
They have the opportunity to rotate through our High Fidelity Simulation Center here at Children's Hospital Colorado, where I'm sitting. They also have the opportunity for low fidelity sims on our wards and in several different rotations. And then at Denver Health, we do at least 4 interdisciplinary simulations a month with the residents and our whole care team.
We as residents are very lucky to have a wide array of different committees that are resident-led and oftentimes brainchild of the residents themselves. And if there's something that really we don't have, our residents will oftentimes put together a committee for this.
One that I'm really excited about is the Diversity in Pediatrics Committee, and our mission is to both support and retain a diverse group of residents within our program, but also to prepare all our residents to take care of a really diverse group of patients.
DIPSI stands for Diversity in Pediatrics Committee and was started over 10 years ago by residents themselves. The idea being that we needed to increase the diversity in our program and the inclusive practices.
I think the more time that I have spent with pediatric patients, both in the hospital and clinic, the more I have realized how important advocating for their health outside of the walls of our hospital or clinic really is.
Our residency program has an advocacy committee made up of residents who are committed to trying to make a more equitable and just world for our patients.
This is just a phenomenal place to work. I think everybody comes to work at Children's Hospital every day excited about what the opportunities are. It applies to our faculty, but it applies to our residents as well. This is the kind of place that new things are happening every day, and the residents are a critical part of that development.
Living in Denver has been a really great experience. There's so much to do in the city itself, from arts and culture, great museums, great restaurants, and just lots of different events and concerts and things going on. But of course, people come to Colorado for the incredible nature that we have here. So what's amazing is that you can go 15 minutes from Denver and be in the foothills and forget you're anywhere near a city, or you can go an hour or more into the mountains and just be so inspired by the beautiful scenes that we have here in Colorado.
It is, in my opinion, the perfect place to live.
You know, residency is hard, and people told me coming in that it was probably going to be some of the hardest years of my life. But I can honestly say that it's also been some of the best years of my life. And I think, you know, that's not to say that it's not challenging, because taking care of patients and children who are ill, who are going through some of the most trying times of their lives, is hard. But to do that alongside a team of support, of friends, makes all the difference.